So today I'm going to build a camera rig. I'm honestly not sure what it's called. This is my very first time doing this. So I have this camera here. This is the Sony A6400 right there. It's a 4K camera. I got this about a year ago and I've been using it for family pictures, 4K videos, but mostly for family pictures, stuff like that, birthdays, holidays and whatnot. So I've had this for a while now, and usually I record videos with my phone, which is what I'm doing now. I'm recording this video with my phone. It is the S24 Ultra, but I want to use this camera to film videos because the 4K quality on this camera is far superior than my Samsung's quality, because it does have a bigger sensor and it captures more detail. So I want to use this, but there are a few issues that I have. So I've tried recording videos with this, but yeah, I just find that my hand gets tired a lot faster. And another thing is, if I'm filming something, like say top down, I'm not able to see what the camera is seeing. It does have a display, you can adjust it here, but it only goes front. So if you're filming like a vlog, you can see what you're filming, but you really can't see when you're filming either this way or down. So this is a camera cage for the Sony A6400. I paid $1. It was like during the whole beta that Amazon had, so I only paid $1 for this cage. I was actually looking on buying a cage a few months ago, but they were like $40-50. I was like, yeah, it's too expensive for a little aluminum piece, so I just never bought it. And I saw it on this Amazon haul thing, and I only paid $1. I mean, I got what I paid for, $1 for this cage here. So when I bought this and it actually arrived and it actually fit my camera, I was like, okay, now I can finally start adding stuff to this camera. So the first thing I bought with this light was this little light here, super bright light here. After that, I bought a grip right here, so gets better grip holding the camera. And then I bought a display. So this is the most expensive part here. This was like $70-80. This is a 1080p display that supports 4K HDMI. I thought it was honestly a 4K display, but yeah, it was just it supports 4K input. So I bought this as well to finally build budget rig with my A6400. So I'm gonna start building it here. I'm gonna start with the rig here, or the cage. This has a little tool here. You can remove it. I have tested it on the camera and it does fit perfectly. It's gonna go, oh yeah, I have to remove the lens. Cool. Now the reason I wanted to buy a rig back then was to protect my camera, just in case it fell. You got aluminum all around. Well, not all around, you can still damage this area, but it gives you a little bit more protection, I think, if it were to fall, depending on the angle that it falls. Of course, the thing that's gonna get damaged is the lens, because it is sticking out. But that's one of the reasons I really wanted to buy a cage, just for a bit of extra protection, I guess you can say. Cool, so let's start. I've already kind of planned out how I'm gonna use this. I'm thinking of putting the display on this side, so here, and the lights here, and of course the grip here. Now the light was the first thing that I got, so I'd already tested it with a camera, but this is how it's gonna look when it's on. Next thing would probably be the microphone, so let's see how this would look. With the microphone, since this has multiple slots, we can actually just put it in one of these, like so. Multiple spots. Yeah, let me hold on for that one. Actually, let's get the small rig mini side handle here. Okay, should be very simple to to install just some screws. Alright, so here's the handle. Small rig. Nice. And we also do get another slot here to use. And this should be, yeah, this should be for that part. Cool. So let's go ahead and take these out. And then this will go here. Put it like in the center and screw it down. Cool. And now we want this to face forwards, so inwards, because this only fits one way. This part, it only goes in this way. It won't fit in this side, so it's got to go in like this. Then we can put our screws on here and tool back in. Nice. Cool. Look at that. Much better grip in my opinion right here. Perfect. And now I was actually planning on using this here, maybe, because the cable has to come from this side. So from here all the way to the out, and that's not gonna reach, so I can probably just put it here like so. All right, looks kind of professional, honestly, man. I feel like I can film a movie or something. All right, let's go ahead and do the last one, which will be the display here. Once again, this is a 1080p display, and let's see how it looks. All right, it doesn't look too bad. It looks really nice. You got the 8-volt DC out, mount, USB, another mount, DC in, HDMI out, HDMI in, and then this does support 2 types of batteries. Unfortunately, I didn't even know you needed a battery for this. I thought it was already included, but you do have to buy, or you have to have an E6 battery from Canon or an F970 battery. I don't know what that battery looks like, but I just ordered an E6 battery, a Canon battery, the aftermarket from Amazon, because you know you need a battery to power this on. You don't want to have a power connection to the wall on this camera if you're going to be moving around with it. So I bought it. I did take this out and try to test it, but again, there's no battery. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. So we get a cleaning cloth, monitor manual here, user manual, certificate of authenticity. What do we get here? We got looks like sun blocker of some sort. I don't even know. That's why we have to look at the manual. We got the mount right here. Cool. I guess we can install that real quick. Yeah, so like yeah, like this. Well, we're gonna find out how it works. Cool. And then we can slide this in to the front here. Okay, a little problem, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's see what else we got. We got an HD TV to micro. Okay, so my camera actually does have a micro HDMI, so I will need to use this cable. Kind of hoped it was a little smaller, but you know, it is what it is. We got a USB flash drive. I did read the description. This has like different effects you can set to the monitor, but we're not going to deal with that. That's just extra stuff that's not really important to me. We got HDTV to mini HDMI. We're not going to use that. A tool and a plastic cover. Oh, this is for this thing. It's a Velcro, so it goes like here. It's not even a perfect fit. Damn. Well, we'll see how this works in a bit, but I guess it's for the sunlight if you're outdoors. And that's it for that. And then we can put the microphone here with this long cable coming out of it. Kind of wish there was a better way to install this. I mean, that works. That looks good. Now we can install the monitor right here. All right, what do you guys think? Looks good or what? I mean, kind of wish this was here just so it can be, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. The light will still, you know, light up the object or area that I need to light up. All right, so there it is. That's the rig. What do you guys think? It looks cool or it looks dorky? Or I know there's like a little mount for a display that goes like on the center here and it like brings it up. That would be cool too, but you know, I think this looks fine, right? So in order to power the display, I do have an option here for a 12 volt DC power. So I have my little power cable here that I will use so we can power this on and actually test it. Plug it in, push the power. I wonder if I have to hold it. Oh, there it is. All right, so you see we have no battery in there, so that's fine. Let me turn on the camera. Camera's on. Oh, it's got a cover on it. Gotta take the cover off. And there it is. Look at that. That looks really good. Now if I want to shoot something this direction, and I can just flip the camera like so, I can see what I'm shooting. Oh, okay, let me see. This cable's, yeah, so let's say I'm shooting my PC there. Now let me remove this box. Get this camera line here. Alright, so you can see, look, I'm pointing at the PC, and now you can see the display there. You can see that, it looks really good. The display looks actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And then we can, you see that plant right there? Nice. Yeah, this is cool. Definitely worth the display here. But yeah, I mean, holding it's not bad. I gotta adjust these all the time when I move it, but it's not too bad. Yeah, so I can definitely hold this for longer periods of time. Once I click record, so I'm gonna click record now. The display down here is gonna turn black. It's just gonna show some info, and you'll be able to see the display on top of here. Now, this does have a ton of features. I forgot to mention also, this is a touchscreen. So if we just touch it, you can see there's a ton of features, like these little displays on here. You can remove them, you can adjust stuff. Look at that green stuff on there. I don't know what all this does. Damn it, now I don't know how to turn it off. Oh, I guess just clicking the same thing disables them. We do have a little menu here as well. You can see that. You can remove these little tiny displays on the side with this. Anyways, you know, this video is not for this display. It's for building this rig. And yeah, what do you guys think? Does it look good, or is there like something I should get to make this look better? Or I mean, honestly, I think it looks pretty badass. But once it's done, this cable is not going to be there. It's just going to be like this, just this cable. And yeah, this is going to be it. It looks pretty cool, honestly. I think it looks really nice. Oh yeah, let me see how to do this part here. This little thing. Don't know how this goes. Okay, so there are little clips on the top here, so I'm guessing these goes there. And then we can have this one installed. Oh. Okay, I mean, it's not the perfect fit. There's gaps. But, you know, let's go ahead and put this on. Alright, well, there you go. Even more professional when you're outdoors and the sun's on this. You can keep the area a little shade. Oh, damn, it comes off real quick. I wonder why it doesn't clip in. It's just, yeah, it's not a really tight fit. Well, maybe now it is. Okay, well, yeah, there you go. Alright, well, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.